Sister Wives Preview, Kody Brown broke, can't buy out Janelle. In a preview for the Sunday, November 24th episode of Sister Wives, Janelle Brown wants out of Coyote Pass. She is ready for Kody Brown to buy her out of her share, but unfortunately, he's broke. So, what will happen next? Keep reading for more details on how Janelle is going to move forward in this debacle. Kody Brown broke and can't buy out Janelle. At the beginning of Sister Wives Season 19, Janelle Brown was chatting with Cristin Brown-Woolley. She was explaining she could not get a straight answer from Kody Brown about Coyote Pass. They had a set time to pay off the land and Janelle was ready to be bought out. She was done with the marriage and the plural family, so she wanted to explore other options. One of them was buying land in Montana with her daughter, Maddie Brown Brush. Finally, Janelle said she would have to lawyer up if Kody did not give her a straight answer sooner rather than later. She and Kody did sit down and she wanted to know the deal with Coyote Pass. Janelle was doing her best to find a way to have her ex buy her out, but it was not happening. Now, in the preview for Sunday's Sister Wives, Janelle and Cristin are chatting a bit. She explains that she, Maddie, and Maddie's husband, Caleb Brush, did love the land in Montana. However, they ended up finding a less expensive piece in North Carolina, so she asked Kody to buy her out. He proceeded to tell Janelle that he would be able to pay the land off in 2 months, but as of now, cannot afford to buy her out. She said, okay, but hasn't told him what the money is for. More so, she feels she doesn't need to tell him as he is not a part of her life. The financials are interesting given that it was filmed in early 2023 and then, in August 2024, Robyn and Kody Brown put their house up for sale. It just sold only after they bought a new $2.1 million mansion. Fans do not buy Kody's story. After seeing this clip, Sister Wives fans do not believe Kody Brown's story that he could not afford it. They think it was a lie given his behavior and spending habits. Kody doesn't have the money to buy Janelle out of Coyote Pass, but Robyn gets a whole new mansion. Explain that like I'm a 5-year-old, knife, crying face. Meanwhile, that former poorly decorated and maintained house in Flagstaff was filled to the rafters with expensive, but ugly art. I would be furious. I am sure he wasn't lying, he didn't have any money, he spent it all, every day. So, at the time, maybe he had spent his money attempting to keep his last remaining wife, Robyn Brown, happy. However, that does not mean he should forget the OG3 and their needs. Ultimately, Janelle Brown did get her land with her daughter in North Carolina, so she is winning. Kody Brown sat on the edge of his king-sized bed in Robyn's spacious house, head in his hands, his golden curls tousled from a restless night. The sunlight streaming through the window felt more like a spotlight on his troubles than a source of comfort. He glanced at his phone, the screen displaying a missed call from his accountant. That wasn't a conversation he was ready to have, not today. The reality was grim, Kody was broke. It wasn't supposed to be this way. Years of living the plural lifestyle had taught him resilience, but this time, he wasn't sure how to bounce back. The family's infamous Coyote Pass property, once a symbol of unity and the future, now loomed like a dark cloud over his finances. The dream of building a shared family estate had dissolved into a tangled web of unpaid property taxes, construction delays, and fractured predicament. Janelle Brown. Janelle, the pragmatic and fiercely independent second wife, had recently declared her intention to cash out her share of the family's assets. She wasn't looking for a handout, she wanted what was rightfully hers, the investment she had poured into Coyote Pass and the family business. With Cristin's departure paving the way, Janelle had found her voice, and she wasn't afraid to use it. But Kody? He didn't have the money to buy her out. Janelle stood in her modest rental kitchen, brewing her morning coffee, the steam curling around her as she contemplated her next move. She had spent years sacrificing her personal aspirations for the family, funneling her earnings into Kody's grand visions. But now, as she looked at the balance in her bank account, she realized it was time to prioritize herself. She had given Kody an ultimatum, either buy her out of the family property or she would pursue legal action to ensure she got her fair share. It wasn't a threat, it was a promise. Maddie, her eldest daughter, had been a constant source of encouragement. "Mom, you deserve to stand on your own," Maddie had said during their last phone call. "Don't let him guilt you into staying in a situation that no longer serves you." Janelle sighed, taking a sip of her coffee. Maddie was right. For too long, Kody's promises of unity had kept her tethered to a sinking ship. It was time to jump. Meanwhile, Robin paced the living room, her frustration bubbling over. "This is bad, Kody," she said, her voice trembling with a mix of anger and fear. "We can't let Janelle walk away with everything she's asking for. If she takes her share, we'll have nothing left to build on." Kody looked up, his face weary. "Do you think I don't know that?" he snapped. "I'm trying to figure it out." Robin crossed her arms, her brow furrowed. "You need to talk to her, Kody. Convince her to compromise. Appeal to her sense of family." Kody scoffed. "Family? Robin, Janelle has been done with this family for years. She's just like Cristin. The moment things got tough, she bailed." "That's not fair, and you know it," Robin shot back. "She stuck it out longer than most people would. Maybe if you listened to her instead of dismissing her concerns, we wouldn't be in this mess." The room fell silent, the tension thick enough to cut with a knife. Kody knew she was right, but admitting it wasn't in his nature. Later that day, Kody reluctantly met Janelle at a local cafe, the air between them heavy with unspoken grievances. Janelle was dressed in her usual practical attire, her expression calm but resolute. "So," she began, stirring her tea, "have you figured out how you're going to buy me out?" Kody leaned back in his chair, crossing his arms defensively. "Janelle, I've been thinking. Maybe we can work out a deal that benefits both of us. What if you take a smaller payout and stay on as part of the family business?" Janelle raised an eyebrow, her lips curling into a faint, incredulous smile. "A smaller payout? Kody, I've already compromised enough. I'm not asking for more than my fair share. I want what I invested, nothing more, nothing less." Kody's frustration boiled over. "You're being unreasonable. Do you have any idea how much pressure I'm under right now? I'm trying to hold this family together, and all you care about is money." Janelle's expression hardened. "This isn't about money, Kody. It's about respect. I've spent years being the financial backbone of this family, and now you're telling me my contributions don't matter." The cafe fell silent as other patrons turned to watch the heated exchange.